Hello world! In his last video, Brett Keane made a few scathing blanket statements towards the agnostic community at large, and where I cannot say that I speak for the entirety of the agnostic community, I can speak for my own beliefs on the subject. No religion has a monopoly on the truth, and anyone who would claim otherwise has not studied. Likewise, no religion is devoid of truth, otherwise millions of people would not follow. I am agnostic because I believe in these things, and because the search for truth will always be more profound than the answer itself. I don't believe in the extincting of any religion. Brett Keane mentioned that he didn't hear agnostics crying out for the destruction of Christianity and Islam. I don't. I don't wish for the death of any religion, because all religion has some kind of truth in it, and some kind of wisdom in it. And anyone who believes in any kind of religious supremacy is a fool. We were all partners in the search for truth, and we were all partners in humanity. Intolerance is the enemy of all religion. We have all had the idea that we've been persecuted for our religion. I've heard Muslims talk about it, Christians, atheists, agnostics, all across the board. It's because everyone, no matter where you are in life, and no matter what your religion is, has been criticized or put in an uncomfortable situation because of their religion. And because it's something that tends to be very close to someone in their emotions and in their mind. I have not read tarot for quite a while, but I recently acquired a deck. I had been reading when I was 16, but someone stole them from me at school. But before this video, I pulled out 3 cards at random, and I know I should show myself pulling it out so that you can tell it's not an act. But I thought the cards were valid enough that I would just leave them where they are, and you'll have to trust me. The first is Judgment, and it's been reversed. Judgment represents not actual judgment, generally, though it can. It represents resurrection. But in its reversed form, it can represent misjudgment, or stagnation, the failure to grow, or the desire for all things to remain as they are for all time, and never for the sweeping rebirth and change that needs to come to all of us. The second is the reversed Knight of Wands. The Knight is a wanderer, a warrior, generally a traveler. Wands is the suit of power, represented by the scepter. It's also a suit of the journey, represented by a walking stick. This Knight of Wands, in his passion, in his desire to show the world what he believes through his actions, tends to do more harm than good. But on the other side of Judgment, we have him, the Knight of Cups, also reversed, the water sign. The Knight of Cups is a more timid traveler. He bears with him great wealth, and a gift, and a desire for goodness. But he is too timid of heart, and too silent of tongue, to accomplish any of his goals. I'm not saying that all of these things apply to all of us. The tarot itself is not a mystical source. What it is a visual representation of a few parables that we should all remember, because inside of us, all of us, is this deck. Now, I have here my Bible. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a Bible cover that was empty for quite a long time, and I've been putting new things in it, things that my viewers have contributed and things that I've written myself. Today I want to add another statement on the first piece of paper that is in the formerly empty Bible. It reads, "As no tigress speaks for tiger kind, no woman speaks for womankind, nor man for his neighbor. Let not the misdeeds of one be the cause of judgment to the many. As the tigress, the woman, man, and neighbor, we have all misdone." I hope you will put aside your ideals that all agnostics are narrow-minded and against you, Mr. Keane. I certainly am not. From the whole damnation, peace and pieces.